AITA for banning my daughter from going to her best friend's house? Am I the asshole? Sweaty_Barry_6517. NTA, can he come round to yours? So I felt dizzy. 3905. I feel like nurses are the last people to bring their own kids into the doctors. They seem to shrug a lot off in my experience. 100% you should have been called right away to choose if you wanted to seek medical care for your kiddo though. She had no right to make that choice for you. I'd be livid. Quote, Southern_Committee 35. 1718. NTA. It's one thing if she was injured, and it appeared your daughter was fine afterward, but the mom still should have contacted you immediately, even if it was minor in her eyes, to give you the choice of coming to get her. You are her parent. She should have spoken to you about it herself. It doesn't matter if she is tired. She should have picked up the phone and let you decide if she needed to go to the emergency room. However, most emergency rooms only nowadays put a brace on the arm until an appointment with an orthopedic can be made. Her excuse that she is tired is not valid in my eyes. She wouldn't be able to take her to the emergency room anyway because, unless life-threatening, a parent needs to be on site to make a medical decision. You would have to take your daughter, not her. A nurse would know this. I would limit playtime at this boy's house. If they want to play, they can do so at your place. Boring Dragonfly 9153. 245. 40. NTA. Wow. I am a nurse. And I am disgusted. Honestly. I'd report her to the local board of nursing. I can't even wrap my head around how messed up this is. Don't ever let your child over there again. They're negligent and a danger to your daughter. Last_nerve 12. 536. I understand how your daughter feels, but your first priority has to be her safety. Perhaps we'll can come over to your house more often for now. Later, when you are able to get another phone and she is of an age where you feel she can mostly supervise herself, she can go to his house again. NTA. Latents. 95. AITA, if they are pissed at you now, they are going to be very pissed when they get the medical bills. They are liable. Benedictine baby. 131. AITA. That's insane that she didn't notify. When I was younger, my friend broke her nose on the trampoline at our house and we called immediately and met them there. She was fine and we hung out the next day, but they were notified. See if he can come over to your house instead. Maybe be civil with the parent. You don't have to talk to her, but just keep it good for the kids. 39. AITA for telling another parent they're wrong to blame my daughter and expect too much of me when their kid is in my home? Quote, am I the asshole? Least Kangaroo 2589. NTA. Lila's mom is one of those remarried divorcees who want their child from her previous marriage to happily accept her new husband and family as if it is perfect. That's utter bullshit. But correcting language is much easier than actually listening and showing empathy for a position that makes you out to be an AH. Greek American Dom. 762. NTA. The girl is a teenager. She knows the terminology. Nobody needs to plant seeds in her head when it comes to how she views her family dynamics. Chris 82868. 3914. NTA. You are providing a safe space for a child that doesn't have a safe home. Do what's best for the child. The _amazing username. 122. 20. NTA. It's no wonder Lila doesn't like being at home. Constantly being told that her feelings towards her blended family are wrong. You're a safe place for Lila. That's something she'll remember. Dragon_Queen_666. 110. NTA. It's clearly not your job to parent her child on this matter, and it's patently ridiculous of her to suggest otherwise. Blaming your child as the source of her daughter's issues is also ridiculous. Might a good friend validate a friend's feelings on this complex matter? Sure. Could that validation reinforce a particular view? Sure. Does that put your daughter at fault? Nope. Sounds like the mother's behaving in a very emotionally immature way. Which perhaps explains why they have this problem in the first place. Penalty additional 968. 68. 8. NTA. Though it sounds like you could have a friendly, positive little conspiracy with the girls. I mean, if you sit them down and explain to them that if Lila's mother thinks you and Arya are a bad influence, then she can stop Lila spending time at your house. However, if she thinks you are a good influence, Lila may be able to spend more time at your house, and away from what sounds like a rough home situation for her. Maybe she could drop the step half around her family, but you won't correct her at yours. That way she gets a slightly more peaceful home life, and also gets to escape it without getting grief for hanging out with bad influences who don't try to mandate her feelings. Gandalf FD Greenery. 524. NTA. Maybe the mother should do her job and be a mother and not just blame others for not doing the job. For her, Bender_on_bum. 32. AITA for warning my brother's fiancé her wedding dress might cause problems? Am I the asshole? This rock 4028. Gentle YTA. The time to mention it would have been before she went shopping. And even then, remember that it's just your guess that your grandparents will embarrass themselves by huffing out in front of everyone because of a dress. XA0. If she already picked out the dress, she's likely both emotionally and financially quite invested in it. This is not something she can easily change. It does sound a bit controlling to come to her now after she's found the dress she loves and to tell her she made the wrong choice. XA0. Howl Pen. 4686. Info. If you pulled her aside, then how did all these family members find out? Do you often find yourself as the arbiter of appropriateness? Or giving your unsolicited opinion to your brother? Alternative JOB 288. 368. Why is your first inclination to tell her to find a different dress, instead of telling her you have her back in case anything comes up? Or better yet, just not telling her anything because that's a surefire way to make her feel super insecure about her body during her wedding. YTA. Seems like the only drama that's happening is because of you making a problem where there wasn't. 1. Oak Inflation 6174. 1704. No info. Why did you not tell your brother your concerns? Tulamedin. 27. 7. YTA. Might be inappropriate for our conservative family? Quote. If that is the case, the dress is not the problem. Your off family is. You massively overstepped. She got very upset and said it's her wedding and she'll wear whatever she wants. XA 0 inches. This is the only reasonable answer. You can be glad you are still invited. And her reaction to you shows she is well capable of handling all the other Oz who cause drama. Like you did. Excellent count 4009. 803. Next time, let the idiots among your family make asses of themselves. Buy her a nice bottle of wine or something. Apologize for overstepping. And then back off. Good intentions. But this is one of those situations where the messenger very much gets shot. No judgment from me. X-Raider V1. 77. YTA. No one asked your opinion. You could have asked if she wanted feedback on her dress or your relatives. You could have spoken to your brother about it if there is some reason to believe he is unaware of your family, instead of talking to her. How about talk to your relatives about not also being assholes? Rutabaga Consistent 60. 291. AITA for telling family and friends that I'll perform at your wedding for free. But that's your gift. Am I the asshole? Suspicious underscore soft underscore 8684. NTA. They want to devalue your time and talent. And they also want to turn you from a guest into a performer. And I am glad you're standing up to them. Anyone who tells you that you should give them the same deal you gave your sister is delusional. I bet even $100 per song wouldn't adequately compensate you for the hours you put into each song. Tempting Penguin 369. 2782. Your NTA. XA0 greater than others have claimed that I am cheap, selfish, and that I should just do them the favor. How presumptuous and rude to demand a gift on top of your time spent prepping and performing. XA0 greater than I perform for free, but that's your gift or if you want a gift and a performance. It'll cost $100 a song. Sounds like a perfect solution. XA0 inches. Ditto head forever. 445. NTA. Also your sister is your sibling. No one can pull that card, it's none of their business. Cami underscore sang. 86. NTA. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't have to tell people you want to be getting them an additional gift. If they ask you to perform, just say, yes, as my gift to you. I'll play at your wedding. Only the most crass would ask for an additional gift. Apprehensive Cream 571. 68. NTA number. You're not the asshole for setting clear boundaries and expectations about your performance at weddings. It's understandable that you want to offer your talent as a gift, but also recognize the time and effort it takes to prepare for each event. It's fair to inform couples up front about your conditions, especially considering the effort you put into learning and perfecting songs. Offering the option for them to pay for additional songs is a reasonable compromise. Ultimately, it's your decision to make, and couples should respect your terms or seek alternative arrangements if they're not comfortable with them. Nickel Davis. 25. NTA. They are coming out way ahead if you are playing at their wedding as their gift. The first time was for your sister. Friends are a no-brainer. Family, which is not a sibling or child of yours, no-brainer. In addition to saving them money, providing a wonder gift, you are giving up parts of your enjoyment of the wedding. Hiker Girl 26. 15. NTA. And you should provide them with options for a set list, or charge for new songs not on the list. Amita Silves. 10.